If you're on a Mac using Excel, you know that beach ball. Just a plethora of multiple platforms that we have to download data from.
Yeah, we're talking, I don't know, at least 4 hours of my time every Monday, Tuesday.
40,000 units, and we will have 10 to 12 different styles on that PO.
When you take into account the intricacies of what units may or may not go to a channel, that's when it gets pretty complicated.
Quite a few logistics carriers. All of those carriers provide invoices, but they're all in completely different formats. We'd have to hire 10 people to just sift through all of the PDFs.
Prior to Parabola, we would have many sheets, Google Sheets, Excel sheets, many formulas, many different reports.
Prior to this, it was myself and my head of finance just on calls, trying to reconcile things manually. And
what we're trying to do is take away a lot of that manual work and create something that's scheduled, runs, kicks out a file that's ready to be uploaded.
Now, all of that is done within half an hour. It's all there, and I can spend a lot of my time on reporting and the so what.
This was a thing of nightmares before.
So this first one is my favorite, unclassified data. I pull on this data for men's and women's so I can see what number do I really need to send to retail stores.
And instead of sort of farming the data directly in Shopify, this is automatically doing it and spitting out our list at the end of the month.
I'm very visual. That pink is what our PO level number is on a monthly basis. That 96.1 is ultimately my main KPI. So this one automatically updates. So once I've set this, I have not had to check it.
I think the AI steps come in handy. Taking a very simple instruction and outputting the correct output.
I can sort of just pose a question. In Parabola itself, it's actually saying, okay, I think you're trying to get to this value. This is the best way that we think you can do it. It's kind of a friend helping you along the way, especially because it's reading the data that you already have in there. Because of the different formats, we used AI to sort of tell us what would be the most effective way of pulling the data in.
We're doing a custom AI step to just look at the data both at a quarterly level and at a monthly level so we can really pinpoint where we're seeing issues along the supply chain. It really allows me to synthesize this data quickly because it's just being forwarded to Parabola and then put in a chart. Historically, we were not able to run this monthly because it took too much effort.
Using reporting like this is helping us push the boundary and understand how we're moving.
Analyzing trends and seeing if there are any outliers and double clicking on why.
We're well beyond how are we performing and talk about how do we perform better.
I'm an operator through and through. If it's taking someone with X salary 48 hours to do this, just do the math.
How long do you think it's taking now with this process fully set up?
As long as this flow takes to run.
I'm honestly really happy with the custom AI. I think that's been a life changer. I think it makes it easier to start Parabola.
Just jump in. You just got to jump in. It's just a matter of typing in what you're thinking and letting it guide you.
Just trial it and build something that matters. 2 hours a week, that's a lot of hour savings over a year. Don't be afraid to get things wrong and don't be afraid to be ambitious.